Hello students, welcome to our online session. These classes we were discussing about web programming concept. We have completed with our first chapter. First chapter we were focusing more on HTML concept, introduction part for HTML, all the tags related to HTML. Now we have moved to our second chapter. Here second chapter we will focus towards our concept called JavaScript. JavaScript is a scripting language which is helpful for front-end validation in web pages. This session, this topic, we will be focusing more towards JavaScript. So as per our syllabus, topics covered under this unit will be, we full-fledgedly focus only towards JavaScript. So here we will discuss about Java. Then overview of JavaScript, object orientation and object orientation and JavaScript, general syntactic characteristics, and then primitive operations and expression, screen output and keyboard input, control statements, object creation, modification, arrays, functions, constructors, pattern matching, using expressions, errors in script, and examples. So when you look at the JavaScript, by the term of JavaScript, don't think this, it is Java programming. Java is a programming language. JavaScript is a scripting language. Usually scripting language means it's not used as a full-fledged programming language. ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು application run ಮಾಡುವಾಗ along with the application, this acts as one more extra additional tool to execute certain tasks. So that kind of programming language only we call it as scripting language. Even we have VB scripting language also. So this is JavaScript. The name is given as JavaScript, but it's not related with Java programming at all. It is totally a different logic. Here, along with the web pages, when I'm designing HTML, when I want to check for any validation or verification of my web pages in the client side itself, then we can use the JavaScript. The simple example JavaScript to give. See, we all know to check mail. Let it be anywhere. So when you want to log in, it will ask for email and password. You have typed the email ID, password you did not give. By the time you are pressing login, what you will get? It will immediately show password field is empty or blank, or password is blank, fill it up. So error message kodake system won't, that once you press login button, it won't go to the server or get to the information and give you the thing. So to avoid that, what we can do, these are all basic information. Client side, when we are executing the page only, you can check password blank idre, password is blank kodbeku. Username is blank means username is blank anta message barbeku. So in the client side, client means we are the one who are using web pages, correct? Client side when we can check for any these kind of validation and verification, we can use one kind of language called scripting language. So scripting language purpose, main thing to check for validation and verification. Client side maadabodu, server side maadabodu, but here our syllabus will focus towards the client side. Server ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು error message ಬರೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ client side alle error ತೋರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ time wastage will be avoided. See, you did not give password for email. ಅದು login press ಮಾಡಿ server Gmail server ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ return ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು password not found. It will take some time. Instead of that, client ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಾನು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ it will save the user's time. In that focus, they have introduced these kind of scripting languages. So what we will discuss about what is scripting languages. JavaScript is a dynamic computer application language. JavaScript is very powerful client-side scripting language. So here JavaScript is more towards the client side. As I told, server side also it can check, but here focus is given for client-side scripting languages. It is a lightweight, so it's not a heavy software like the Visual Basic or DBMS software like Oracle and all. It's a very heavyweight software, but this is a very lightweight software which can is a part of the web page. So this kind of software can be executed along with your web pages. HTML joteyalli you can execute JavaScript. Okay, so like an additional add-in, it will work. It is an interpreter programming language with object-oriented capabilities. So it has the concept of interpreter. I think you remember in computers, there are two type of translators, interpreter and compiler. Compiler andre purti coding and translate madbittu, then it will show you the output. If it is an interpreter, line by line it will check and it will translate to machine understandable language. Visual Basic also an interpreter language. Java is a compiler. Java, C and all is a compiler based language, but JavaScript is a interpreter oriented language with object oriented capabilities. Once again, object oriented capabilities andre Java della baruva features ella, it supports inheritance, polymorphism, all the things will come. And JavaScript is also known as LiveScript. But Netscape changed its name to actually there is a company called Netscape Navigator. They changed their company. First it was given as LiveScript, later it was changed to JavaScript. Why? Because the speciality of Java was very much high during those period. Java seems to be one of the famous languages in around 1995 and all. So in that popularity, they wanted the scripting language also to give a touch up as a Java script. So this scripting language first appeared in Netscape Navigator. That browser only supported this. So okay, ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲ browser support ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Initial stages Netscape Navigator 2.0 supported this LiveScript JavaScript version. Now all browsers is enabled with this Java script. So some of the characteristics of JavaScript will be, it is a lightweight interpreter programming language designed for a network-centric application. So network-centric means web-based application. It goes to mainly we prefer to use this like HTML, XHTML, DHTML, itara application joteyalli we will use this JavaScript. Complementary and integrated with Java. So certainly it is also having an object-oriented approach. So we can say it is one complementary. But this is not Java programming language. It's a totally different concept, but it is complementary. Kelavu features we will, what Java is also having, this also might have. And it can be integrated with HTML also. And it is open and cross-platform. Open and cross-platform means this kind of scripting language can be used in any browser, any operating system. It is not restricted to one particular browser. Previously we saw, no, it was introduced by Netscape. It was introduced initially, it was tried in Netscape Navigator. Now all the browsers it will work. Even Java operating system use madidreno, it will support the JavaScript. So common use. What is the use of this JavaScript? Means we can use for form validation. Form validation is a concept which helps in checking the initial validation form. As I told, email is an example. Tiriga nim phone alli you would have made one pattern while owning, correct? So a pattern check madake, your phone is not going to reach some server and check. Within your main device itself, already stored pattern and the currently typed entered pattern is matches, means it will open. So this is called form validation. It won't for these kind of validation, it's not going to go to the server and check. Within the machine level only, within the client level only, it will check for validation. So that kind of concept we call it as form validation. Next, for page embellishment and special effects. So to give special effect within your web pages and all, you can see some particular time, 10 second blink go, content should move from this direction to this direction, like that. Any special effect to be given, you can use the JavaScript. Navigation system to moving around the pages, you can use JavaScript. And we can, in the web pages, when you want to do calculation, I think when you apply, even mobile calculators are there, web page calculators are there, age calculator is there in the available and all in the web browsers, correct? Those kind of application and all can be designed effectively with the help of basic math calculation. Then dynamic content manipulation. Dynamic content manipulation is a concept not during the runtime, not for a static pages. Already ready-made age irgo pages killa. Dynamic agi whenever you do any pages execution, there also it will help us to manipulate. Like dynamic pages means any application you want. See, most of you applied for TCS. through online mode. So that is dynamic pages. You will apply for scholarship. That is dynamic pages. So when you apply for that current page, there any mistake is there also, it will see it's asked to enter your SSLC mark. You are leaving that column and trying to submit. It won't allow you to submit. It will tell SSLC field is missing. Until you don't enter the marks for SSLC, it won't allow you to submit. So that is also taken care with the help of JavaScript. Some of the sample application where we use this is Google Maps, Universal Remotes, word processor, and every application, every web-based application we use there, we use the concept of JavaScript. So with this, you would have got one little idea about this JavaScript. So some of the features of JavaScript will be, it is a great programming tool for HTML. It handles dynamic effect, browser detection. So depending upon the browser you use, it is able to detect the browser's capability and act according to that. Saves time. Yake saves time. Instead of going to the server, checking and coming, you client side alle check madbidtira. So it saves your time. DOM is document object manipulation. It helps in that also. Propler, it is a very popular scripting language, and it is an interpreter language, and it has a visual JavaScript. Visual effect can be brought with the help of JavaScript, and it is generators and iterators. So it means like a looping statement. You can repeat the task again and again with the help of this JavaScript. So these are some of the features of JavaScript. We will just quickly do a comparative study between a Java and JavaScript. Now, to run a Java, we need an application called JDK, okay, Java Development Kit. In JavaScript run madake ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, just a notepad. You remember, we will type our HTML program in notepad only. Same notepad is enough to execute JavaScript. Runs on a Java virtual machine to run the applet. So to run any graphical based application, we need a applet concept. But here you need any browsers which supports Java. Applet files are distinct from XHTML coding, but here Java is totally different from XHTML coding. But when it comes to JavaScript, JavaScript will be placed inside the HTML or XHTML. JavaScript matra independent agi run mada sadhyavilla. It won't execute. I can't say, see, I was teaching HTML program, I said dot, save it as .html. Like that we won't. Even if you save as a different file, it has to be embedded to any HTML program. It cannot run independently. Okay. Source code is hidden from the user. Here, source code is accessible by user. Any browser. Yeah, web page only. When you are browsing also, right click. There you see view source. One option will be there. If you click, you can see the source code of the web page. That is possible in web pages. Okay, you get the source code of those web pages. That is what they are selling. It is accessible to usually other programming language. We can't able to see the source code, but when it comes to JavaScript and HTML also, we can see the source code. Nothing but browser alli hogbittu yavadadu web page type ಮಾಡಿ, website address you type, right click view source, you will be able to view. Here programs must be saved and a separate file compiled before they should be run. Here no need of that compilation, interpretation and all. You write a program, directly execute. Program correct means it will come in the browser. Wrong means it won't show any output. As a programmer, you only need to debug the coding and get it done. Program runs on server side. Here program runs on client side. So these are the difference between Java and JavaScript. Understand, JavaScript is nowhere related with Java. Java is a programming language. JavaScript is a scripting language. Java is an independent programming. JavaScript will be embedded with any of your HTML or XHTML, XML documents. So what are some of the advantages of JavaScript is, it is dynamic, open scripting languages with a very simple syntax and rules. And another point will be, it is a client-side scripting languages. Once again, it is an interpreted language. Interpreter means line-by-line coding will be translated from user understandable language to machine understandable form. JavaScript is used for creating interactive web pages and websites. And it adds dynamic functionality to website. JavaScript make it easier to validate the form at the client side without connecting. So server, instead of connecting to the server, client side check madake, we use JavaScript to server. JavaScript has the ability to identify, notify user in case there is a mistake in input data. So immediately it will show message also. In case while validating, if it finds error, it will intimate to the user also. And there is also some limitations in JavaScript. So when it comes to limitation part, client-side JavaScript does not allows the reading or writing of files. So there is no provision to read or write the files. This has been kept for security reason. JavaScript cannot be used for networking based application. Okay, this can be used for web based application rather than networking based application. Java does not support multi-threading or multiprocessor. Multi-threading or multiprocessor is a concept. At a time when I can do multiple jobs, then I call it as multiprocessor or multi-threading. Java will support that, but when it comes to JavaScript, it can't support. Only a single based activity we can do with the help of JavaScript. Okay, so hope you got a little idea about what is called JavaScript and other things. So next class we will continue with the remaining part of JavaScript. Take down the points. With this we stop our session. Thank you. Have a nice day.